got the Zangus.
Hey guys, what is up? Today we got our Zangus out here, and we actually figured out a way to fix it. I don't know if you remember from back in the day. We got the Zangus and it didn't quite work, but we did manage to fix it, so yeah.
It's been a while since we've updated the videos for slot machines, and this actually came about for a couple reasons. One, like Paul said, our Zangus was not working, and we were doing a lot to try to get our Zangus to work, trying to figure out what's wrong. We're going to talk a little bit about why our Zangus didn't work, and we're going to talk about how to actually fix your stop board, which is sort of a common problem. And this goes back to a guy who actually contacted us through our Facebook page for Paul's workshop. His name is Tyler, so this is kind of a shout out to Tyler. And he has a machine that turns out it needs a stop board, and the stop board for these machines, his and this one, they're very hard to get. They're not really available right now on eBay. There was a guy who was rebuilding them for like $100, but he says he doesn't rebuild them. So it turns out for like maybe like a 10-cent part, you can actually fix a lot of these stop boards. And there's a video where the person goes into it in good detail, and I'm going to actually put the link for that in our description. I'm actually going to do that this time. So if you want to go and see how to repair it yourself, and you're good with the soldering iron, you'll be able to repair it, diagnose it, and should be fine. But
If you've been with our channel for long enough, you might have seen our Go-Go Juggler video. We talk about troubleshooting and fixing machines that you're not sure how much they work, if they work. And in that video, we weren't able to get this one to work. However, clearly in the intro you saw, we were able to work. And the issue started with the grounding.
yeah, these ground straps right here is actually, and I played with this machine for on and off. It's been over a year, and finally it seems to be the ground. Now the other issue, once I figured out, I had it running, I was excited. Then I realized that my stop board was no good. So here's a stop board here in this, and they are specific to the machines. I mean, there are a few models that are out there of stop boards, and certain machines use certain ones. But you can't just buy like this stop board and it will fit any machine. It's not universal. So you need to look at that. Like this one has an AC1293. This is a very hard to get stop board. And this one was the problem because the reels would continue to spin and not stop. The other indicator of a bad stop board is this fuse blows instantly. So if you have a machine, the reels aren't stopping, and you see that the fuse is blown on the stop board, you put a new fuse in and the fuse blows as soon as you turn power onto the machine, you know that you have a bad stop board. And that was the case with this. And I was looking for it after that. I was still having intermittent trouble with the power. But as I said, another viewer of the channel came and was asking about how to fix it. And it kind of put the fire under my butt. So really do appreciate that. But so the problem is really this C10 capacitor right here. And you can get these on eBay. You can get them on Amazon or wherever. Sad thing is you got to buy like 2 dozen of them or whatever. But they come out to about 10 cents a piece, 5 cents a piece. All right, so here's your coin mech here. That's going to register your coins. So one other issue this machine seems to have is I don't really hear any. I hear limited sounds. I don't know how much sound the Zangus makes, but this one gets limited sound. So all right, Paul, going to pull the spin knob. Watch the reel start spinning. And now Paul's going to hit the stop buttons, and you'll see your reels will stop. Okay, so now we know that we fixed our stop board. So again, problems that you'll have with these, Paul, is what?
Is that the ground?
Your ground, right? If you have, make sure, I would say, I've worked on a lot of these machines, and this was never really the problem. I mean, I had this power supply apart, and I did undo and redo these grounds and things multiple times. But make sure that your ground, that your bolts, whatever, and these ground straps are tight. Clean them up, get the corrosion off them. Clean out the whole machine, and that's actually what's going to happen to this. This is going to get all completely cleaned out. We're not going to do a video on it. Like we said, we've done one before. But the main thing here was to show the stop board, where it is, talk a little bit more about the troubleshooting of it, and to actually how to fix them. I would say any of these, if they go bad, take a shot fixing the capacitors first if you have the ability to do that, because they are expensive and they're getting more and more difficult to get, especially this one, the AC 1293 AP3. I don't think there's been any available on eBay probably for the last 2 months. So, and I've contacted the sellers and they don't have any. So it might kind of be the end of the road for these. So it's important to keep these machines going. But all right, so part 2, we're going to look at the outside of the cabinet. I'm going to try a brand new product. This is not sponsored or anything.
Today for you, we also are trying out a new product. I don't have it here. Oh, I do.
You do have it there.
All right, it is the Pink Stuff Miracle Cleaning Paste.
Right, and this is not sponsored. People say these things are great, they're fabulous. I think this is about $5 for the tub. I needed to get a couple more bucks up to get free shipping on Amazon. So we're trying the Pink Stuff. So we're going to see how that works to clean up the chrome. So let's take a look, get up close, see what the chrome looks like, and we're going to give it a try.
So unwrapping it, you kind of just want to... There we go.
Ooh, it's pink. How does it smell?
Riveting.
Smell. What does it smell like? It smells a little sweet to me. All right, so we're gonna get a rag. This says you have to wash it off with hot water. I'm not gonna do that. We'll probably do wax on, wax off, and see what happens. All right, so here we go. Dirty rag. We're gonna go wax on, wax off.
Yep.
It's vegan, so that means we can eat it.
Yep.
So we go. We're putting it on the chrome, and it says, apply using a cloth, rub gently before rinsing. Be careful not to apply too much pressure. It could result in scratched surfaces. All right, so we're going to go right along the lip of the front here with this thing. Ugh. Oops. Ooh, it's taking the pitting off.
Sorry.
Nice shake job there, Junior.
Well, that was to keep the viewers on their toes.
All right, you want to be Jimmy?
Yep. Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett.
Ah. I thought you were going to say Warren.
No, I could say Warren.
Well, let's get copyrighted.
It might now. Okay, so Zangus plays the wedding march. I don't know what we did, but is it recording? I think we're in bonus mode.
Looks like it.